Alright. So I want to talk a little bit about Christmas today. I know it's the day after Christmas now and everything. But I've got a story that I kind of want to share about Christmas. Now, I know you guys know that I have many stories about my dad and about some of the atrocities he's committed with a crock pot. This is not one of those stories, but this is a father/dad/parental figure story, and this is about Christmas. This was, I believe, 2009. In 2009, for Christmas, I went to bed. I went to, do the usual thing that a kid does, go to bed, wait for Santa, that kind of thing. I don't even remember how old I was. I must have been like 15, whatever. And of course there were cookies and milk out and, a Christmas tree and all that stuff. Things that I didn't have for the last few years. Now, we weren't exactly the wealthiest family. We used to be back in the early 90s and early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. But, we had to move a few times. I have moved like 4 or 5 times in my life. Just a thought there. But we were living in my uncle's duplex, basically. My uncle owned the house, that kind of thing. The whole house. And we were renting out a side, that kind of thing. I'm getting off track here. The morning of Christmas, I wake up, I come down the stairs, my brothers come down the stairs, that kind of thing. We're all ready for gifts and everything. Dad gives us our gifts. And we unwrap them, and we find out that Dad rewrapped his slim PS2 and a bunch of the PS1 games and PS2 games that he had for them to give to us for Christmas. And this wasn't supposed to be like a dig at him. This wasn't supposed to be like, oh my god, how dare he, that kind of thing. But I just want to let you all know that, remember, it's the thought that counts. We had already played most of the games that he gifted us on the PS2. And we had to, sneak around to play the PS2, because the PS2 was in his room. So for us to play the PS2, we either had to A, ask, or B, sneak in when he wasn't home, which wasn't too difficult. He would always work 12-hour shifts, so we didn't have, to worry about that too much. But with him gifting us the PS2 and all these games that we'd basically already played, we didn't have to sneak around anymore. We had the availability to play it whenever we were home. Even though it was something that we technically already had, the ability to play it and the thought that he had to give us that PS2 was, something that, speaks Christmas to me. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. And it's not about, gift giving. It's not about, money or any of that stuff, all that kind of stuff. Those are cool. Whatever, cool. But, I've always been the joy that you can spread with it. Gift giving's nice. People enjoy having a surprise, that kind of thing. People enjoy, the thought of people thinking of them, that kind of thing. And I've always kind of been that kind of person. I am very lazy. I'm sure you guys all know this. I'm very lazy. I'm not very rich, obviously. I'm surprised I have a PS5 and all this stuff over here. That's from working hard when I get the chance. But every time around Christmas, I always make sure that I have some money saved up. I always make sure that I get at least one gift for everybody that I can. I'm always so grateful that I get the chance to give gifts to people and, you know, just see them, like, light up. See them, like, be surprised about something. Like, that gives me joy because they have joy from that kind of thing. People don't always expect having those kind of things. And I just, you know, it's something that I really enjoy doing. Christmas has been always big to me. And I know there's a bunch of people out there who are like, fuck Christmas, bah humbug, you know, Scrooge, whatever, that kind of thing. And I get it. Christmas can be a very lonely time. And it kind of sucks, and I get it. It's been harder on me since my mom passed in 2016. But I always think to the good of it, of, you know, even though you might not be having the best time, someone thought of you. Someone, you know, gave you a gift. Someone, you know, thought, hey, they might like this. And that's kind of always been my big thing. Christmas time can suck my whole cock and balls. Thank you, Haunted. I'm so grateful that you said that. That is your Christmas present to me, that you said that in my chat. Absolutely. But yeah, that's basically kind of what I wanted to talk about. I know I got a little sidetracked there, but I kind of just wanted to talk about the time that my dad gave his old slim PS2 to us for Christmas because he couldn't give us really anything else. But that's okay. It was the thought that counts.